What is up, guys? Kempo back here again. Just coming off watching Creature Commandos. I watched the first two episodes that have come out. I'm in my coach's outfit today instead of my other job's outfit. Yeah, it's the only time I get to film today. And this week, to be honest, I haven't had a lot of time. But I've watched the first two episodes of Creature Commandos, and I've got to say it's pretty good. At first I was thinking when I was first watching, going, oh, it's a bit different to what the source material is. Source material is about back in the 1940s. They have Frankenstein, Dracula, werewolf, and they bring a robot on the way and they fight Nazis together. This is James Gunn's interpretation of it. So this time you have the Bride of Frankenstein, Weasel, who you've seen from the other two Suicide Squads. You have Dr. Phosphorus, yeah, I think his name. He's like the flame guy. He's very funny. And then you got the fish lady. I can't remember the fish lady. And leading the charge, you've got General Flag, who is Rick Flag's father from the other two Suicide Squad movies, and Amanda Waller in it as well. So if you're wondering how it's connected to the DC cinematic universe, they actually do connect it to the other Suicide Squad, the one last one with the big fish dude. I can't remember, big starfish dude. So they related to that Suicide Squad, and it's all about Rick Flag's dad, who's leading the charge, who's played by Frank Grillo, voice acting it. And when I was first watching, I was thinking, whereabouts was this going to be placed? And it is placed afterwards, 2 years after that, of the last Suicide Squad movie. And it's about 22 minutes long each. So it's very explicit. It's not made for kids. Weasel is exactly like you see in the Suicide Squad. He's just this weird ass, like not squirrel, literally like this little, not rodent, but he acts like a insane puppy dog. So yeah, they've got those connections to the other movies, but it's its own thing. It's its own storyline. For the first episode, they introduce you to the characters, introduce you to the villain of the arc, who is she says she's the false princess of Nemascara. So it's adding that sort of element to it. They introduce the characters. They introduce that what the villain's going to be. They go to an Eastern European country, and then they have to protect this princess, and then from there, so the art style is very much like Archer. So that's what I was watching the first two episodes. I'm thinking this is pretty much like Archer, like very rude, very funny, has action involved. Actually quite a bit of action, and the action itself is quite entertaining. It's very good. The jokes are quite good. The first episode, the jokes didn't land too much, but the second episode, I reckon that's when everything actually starts kicking off. The jokes are quite funny. The action is really good. You dive into the Bride of Frankenstein's past. You see what's going on. There's quite a lot of sex scenes and all sorts of fun stuff. Well, not fun stuff, but you know what I mean. All the action and everything in there. So would I recommend this so far? If you're into that cartoon anime sort of style, and you just want to watch some high action, fun for adults, bit of DC sort of things. Does have references to the overall universe. It's probably I'm liking it so far. The first episode I was a bit on the fence. Second episode really hooked me. It's really gripped me enough. The action is fun. They will throw funny music in it during the time. The characters themselves are charismatic enough to grip you and have their own personality. Dr. Phosphorus is probably my favorite one because he's quite just a funny dude. And General Weasel is interesting enough. The Bride of Frankenstein since that was the where they're heading with the backstory, she's become interesting. It makes you question why the fish lady's involved. So it gives you enough to work with to keep yourself invested. And with a short run of 20 to 20 minute episodes, I could easily smash I easily see myself watching the whole series, and yeah, I would recommend it to other people. It's pretty good. Yeah, if you're into that Suicide Squad sort of style of storytelling with the anti-heroes getting, well, villains getting forced into doing hectic missions, and you'll probably figure out their backstories, fight this villain on the way, and find creative different episodes. But yeah, so it's pretty much all I've got to say. It's just a quick little 5 minute initial thoughts of the show, and yeah, no worries, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.